Hey everyone, George here. So are you questioning if Dogecoin is a scam or not, or if you should even invest in it? Then let's talk. Why did Dogecoin skyrocket? Why are people investing into Doge? And what is the future of Doge? Is it a scam? Now, a little background history on Doge before we hop into the details. Doge originally was created to be a joke. The creator said it himself. He had no intention of it being a usable cryptocurrency. He just bought the domain and thought it would just be a funny joke. At its peak, Doge was worth more than some of the world's biggest banks like Barclays, which had a $44 billion market cap. Doge at its peak had a $50 billion market cap. That's preposterous. It went from a fraction of a cent to 50 cents, all in the matter of a couple months. Think of this, if you invested into Doge at around January, let's say you threw it $1,000. Right now, if you sold it at the peak at 47 cents, you would have made $60,000. That's a lot of money. That's a huge return. That's a 60 return. That's unheard of. Where do you get a 60 times return anywhere else in the market? So what happened to Dogecoin? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think before you hear any of this. But before we look at anyone specifically, let's take a look at the cryptocurrency market. Since 2020, we've seen an enormous bull run in cryptocurrency, smashing price after price record. No stop to be seen. And with rising prices come more interest from other investors to invest in the space that's growing. You even have the techno king himself, Elon Musk, tweeting about Dogecoin. With all the tweets Elon has been doing recently about Dogecoin, you'd think him or Tesla would have some kind of stake in it. But I think he is just playing a game with the SEC with his Twitter because they can't do anything about it. He can manipulate the publicity of this coin as much as he wants, and they can't do anything because it's crypto. It's not a security. They have no jurisdiction there. So we all know how much Elon Musk hates the SEC. So this all might just be a game to get back at them. And then on top of this all, we have peak media rush from Doge. This just shows how many people are searching and looking up Doge to see what it is, to where you can get it. Look at GameStop. When it hit $500, that was peak media for GameStop. Everybody was talking about it. The publicity for it was through the roof. And with publicity comes more interest. And boom, Dogecoin had the perfect formula to rocket ship to the moon. And SpaceX thrusters might have helped push it a little faster. And when we're talking about peak media, the other day, my dad texted me how he can buy Dogecoin. My dad can't even turn on a computer, but he wants to buy Dogecoin. To me, that is the peak of peak media. So great, now we know a little about why Doge took off, but why are people investing in it? Well, first, and if not the most important factor, is accessibility. With crypto, the main thing is how and where you can buy it. Dogecoin? Hop on Robinhood. You can buy it just like any other stock. It's so simple to buy. Thus, an easy user experience, so people are more comfortable buying Doge. You don't have to mess around like other cryptocurrencies, converting one crypto to another, signing up to a really shady exchange just so you can buy your coin. No, it's super simple. And with Coinbase recently going public, more people are comfortable investing into cryptocurrency, as Coinbase is one of the biggest supplier of cryptos in the United States market. And now they're listed on the New York Stock Exchange. That's a big peace of mind for a lot of people. Next, we have media attention. Go to any financial news outlet, you will see something about Doge. Good or bad, it's everywhere. Now, if I didn't know any better and I just got into the cryptocurrency world and investing in general, I'd say to myself, hey, I see it everywhere. Everybody's talking about this Dogecoin. Why not invest in it? And on top of that, you have Elon Musk, who's a well-known CEO of Tesla and this innovator, saying he's literally going to put a Dogecoin on the moon. Think of that. He's putting the Dogecoin literally on the moon and tweeting about the coin continuously, pumping that hype up. You have Slim Jim and other companies using Doge as marketing. You're seeing it everywhere now. People are hopping on the Doge train. So why wouldn't you throw some money into Doge? Also, did I forget to mention how cheap it is? I feel all financial reviews of this coin forget to mention one of the biggest attractive factors of Doge, its price. Back in January, it was less than a cent. Now it almost got up to 50 cents. Let me ask you, do you have 50 cents to invest in? Probably. Most people investing probably don't mind throwing $100 at the coin when it's so cheap because you get so many shares and it feels good to have all those shares. Then you have all those thoughts in your head. What if it goes to $1? What if it goes to $10? Try to invest $100 in Bitcoin. Will it go up? Probably. But it won't feel the same as Dogecoin doubling overnight. So a lot of people are FOMOing in for potentially free money. And if not, all they did was lose a couple $100. Not that big of a deal for a lot of new investors. Just to show you guys how many people were interested in Doge recently, Robinhood's cryptocurrency division went down. The servers exploded from the sheer volume of people wanting to buy Dogecoin. That's an insane amount of volume. But what does the future of Dogecoin look like? And is it a scam? Like I said in the beginning, the creators of Dogecoin had no future for it. They just created it to be a meme, a funny joke. Never did they think Doge would be profitable or people would be actually buying it. They said themselves they didn't have much of it, if at all. Even though the creator did buy a car with it, it wasn't anything fancy, so he might have not had that many coins at all. Now with cryptocurrency, a big factor in the price is how many coins can be mined. With Doge, it's on the Lucky Coin network, which is based on the Litecoin platform, and it can be mined indefinitely. There's no limit to how much Dogecoin you can mine. You can have an infinite number of Doge. So in the long term, the price will just keep getting diluted because there's no finite amount like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for instance, has a set amount of coins that can be mined. After that, there's no more. So whatever you have will continue and continue to rise in price. And since it was designed to be a joke, there's no real practicality to Doge. It doesn't have a fancy transaction rate. It's not meant for NFTs. It can't give you free data. It can't do anything special other than having a big face of a dog on it. And the main driving force behind Doge's surge in price is the media, is Elon Musk tweeting about it, is Mark Cuban now using it to allow purchases for his NFTs. Without these people really publicizing Doge, I don't really feel like it would have moved at all in price. So my thinking is, what happens when all those factors go away? What happens if people stop talking about it? Will the price go down to below a cent again? These are all things people should really consider before investing into the coin. But one thing this market really taught us is that just because you think something's a joke doesn't mean it's worthless. GameStop, Dogecoin, NFTs, people originally thought this was all a joke, but look how much they're worth now. Some of them are even worth more than big legitimate companies. So what does the word legitimate even mean anymore? It all matters what people are willing to put their money behind. That's the biggest factor when it comes to how much something is worth. So yeah, there's a lot of factors driving Doge up, but think of GameStop. Do you remember the entire retail investor space was behind it and pushed it to the moon? Yeah, but now GameStop is trickling back down to earth. The same can be said with Doge. It has no real application. So once that media attention fades and people find that new shiny object to invest in, the coin might go down to below a cent again. We don't know. It has no real application. So why would people keep buying it? Unless we see mass adoption. And this just goes to show how in today's world, anything can be worth a lot of money. Some people thought something was a meme made other people a ridiculous amount of money, to the point where legitimate companies seem boring and not even worth to invest in. So to prevent yourself from losing a lot of money, if you're following something that's trending, follow that trend to the detail as it goes up and make sure you follow it as it goes down so you know when to get out and find the new trend. None of us want to get burned. We all want to make money. And if Doge is that place, then it's that place. Do I think it's a scam? No, but just be careful. And remember guys, I'm just some random guy on YouTube, so do your own research and don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.